It has a potential to create better future products and production processes. I've not shown so many application in production processes, but the upper center part, for example, is a 3D printed part for a production process because of weight and part reduction, miniaturization, and functional integration. And that all brings competitiveness. And I think competitiveness is is the thing we have to, one of the key topics when we have to think about a factory of the future. It can be beautiful, it can be fully integrated. If it's not competitive, it will not survive. So it will help for competitiveness. The additive manufacturing can help for reduced resource consumption during the production and also in service, as we've seen for the weight savings on aerospace parts. Aerospace, it pays off most because the weight penalty factor is higher, but it also pays off for automotive and for other parts. We also have seen, I think, in this big chart which I've shown at the end, that the solutions are still, and I think they will also remain tailored for specific cases. Currently, with high know-how demand, otherwise it would not be Fraunhofer business. If it would be easy to do, Fraunhofer would not be needed. But what we clearly also can see, or applied research, INEGI as well, and all the other applied research entities, I don't want to emphasize only Fraunhofer. Currently there's still a high know-how demand, but we also see, the Alliance has been around for 20 years, that best practices are growing. There are more and more questions being solved. For example, the part which the bionic cargo door fitting, which is shown around, I think it's more or less ready to use really in a serial aircraft application. So the best practices are growing, and it will continue to boil down and be much less know-how demanded in the future. People will just know which process and which post-processing, post-treatment will be necessary, and there will be machines available who have these functions already integrated into one machine. So that's the technology development which we were addressing in the very beginning. So my strong belief is additive manufacturing will not replace, but it will complement other production techniques. But the suitable integration is very vital. It's a very vital step. It's ongoing, and it's ongoing R&D work in science and industry. And if I may say, as a final sentence or as a final statement, I have been working for Fraunhofer for 22 years, and I have many key account customers with whom we are not do just one or two projects, but really project over decades. When I talk to these customers, all of them consider additive manufacturing. Yeah? I would say there's not one what is not thinking if additive manufacturing would be valuable for his case. I would say roughly 60–70% are using additive manufacturing with partners, and 20 to 30% roughly are investing themselves into machines to do it directly themselves, even despite the cost that it's know-how intensive, and at the current state, it's still an investment.